The European Economic and Social Committee is producing an opinion on the future of the Common Agricultural Policy post-2020. The Common Agricultural Policy is an area that there's huge interest in the Economic and Social Committee because farmers, environmentalists, consumers, collectively across the board there's a huge interest. The Common Agricultural Policy over the last number of years has been a unifying policy in Europe and is seen as one of the strong pillars of Europe at a time that Europe is under threat from Brexit and extremists on every side. So at the moment we're in the process of producing a consensus opinion where employers, trade unionists and diverse groups are coming together to come up with an opinion that supports the future of the Common Agricultural Policy. One of the key areas is the retention of a strong budget, and our opinion rejects the Commission proposals from 38% of the funding down to 28%. We also see the Common Agricultural Policy as being an essential tool in the delivery of the Sustainable Development Goals, in the contribution to climate change mitigation. So the new delivery model will be vital in the strategic plans in the delivery of these objectives. So one of the areas that the committee is very much concentrating on is how these strategic plans will be implemented to make sure that there is real delivery on the Sustainable Development Goals, on climate change, and also on farm income and preventing rural depopulation. The Common Agricultural Policy is one of the policies in Europe that delivers a lot of added value through employment, through preventing rural land abandonment, and also in supplying safe, sustainable food to 500 million consumers. Within the committee, there are strong views on sustainability, on environmental protection. At the same time, there are strong views on protecting farm income and maintaining some level of balance between incomes in rural areas and urban areas. The areas that there would be a level of disagreement would be on capping, but the committee in the past has had previous opinions where we support the Commission's strong objectives of capping, and we believe there has to be protection around employment, family members and that, so that while capping is necessary, it is important that it doesn't result in a loss of employment. There is a good consensus across the different groups within the Social and Economic Committee that we want a continuation of the Common Agricultural Policy with the added strategic objectives around climate change, around environment, around the protection of biodiversity and landscape features, but very much so that it has to be a common policy and that there's no renationalisation of the CAP.